Okay, guys. So, on to the next one. This is conventional farming. Here we go. Conventional farming is exactly that. What is conventionally done? While this term is often bandied about, it doesn't mean there's a standardized method of farming done on every farm. Conventional farming is also known as industrial farming, otherwise known as chemically killing people. Usually, conventional farmers use every technology they can to get a crop to market. Chemical pesticides, again, chemically killing people. And herbicides, because that crap goes into your food and it stays there. And it builds up in your body and it causes all kinds of health problems. Industrial produced fertilizers, heavy machinery, really anything to get a crop to market. And they don't care what it does to people. Philosophically, this method is pragmatic at its heart. Nothing matters but dealing with a crop and its issues in the here and now. Again, they don't care what it does to people. Conventional farming practices are often associated with large farms, but they're also a big piece of many small gardens. My saintly granny swore by Miracle-Gro and Seven Dust, and those are full of chemicals. Many backyard gardeners and farmers spend lots of money and time on premixed fertilizers and sprays to prevent disease and insect infestation. This model of farming and gardening is very popular because for the most part it works. However, it isn't sustainable over the long term, and again, all those chemicals build up on the inside of you, and they cause health problems, all kinds of health problems. Cancers, dementia, Alzheimer's, you name it. Look it up, guys. By depending so heavily on outside inputs like chemical fertilizers, the garden's soil is virtually ignored, which means as soon as the inputs aren't provided, the soil stops producing. Since many of these chemicals are derived from petroleum byproducts, again, that's why they're so bad. For example, ammonia is produced with hydrogen from oil. Fluctuations in the cost of oil leads to widely varying prices, making it hard for many of these operations to budget properly. For example, in 2016, ammonia prices dropped 20% from January to July, and in August they climbed nearly back up to the original price. Since much of this farming method is petroleum-based, many ecology-minded critics worry about the ability to continue farming this way in the coming decades, as the major depletion of oil resources would drastically increase costs. We're not going to get into that. However, I'm going to ask you guys this question. Why would anyone want petroleum-based chemicals in their food? Because whatever you put in the soil, whatever you spray on anything like that, it's going to be in your food. And there's no getting it out. Why would you want to put that in your food and in your body? Think about that for a minute. Leave a comment and answer that question. Conventional farming and gardening is unsustainable at this time. However, I don't want anyone to assume that this is a criticism towards farmers and gardeners who use these methods. No, you know what? I'm not criticizing them, but they need to do more research, and they need to care more about the individuals who are eating this food with all of these chemicals that are causing all of these health problems. Conventional methods are often the only way these producers have to operate, considering the demands of farming in the 21st century. And many of the organic methods we'll discuss in this book aren't suited for large-scale application over hundreds of acres of production, as the infrastructure required for these things aren't incorporated into the modern American agricultural system. The problem is our society has been dumbed down and made to where it's so dependent on everything and everyone outside of their own household, and no one, almost like there's so many people that don't know how to grow and produce their own food, and they're paying for it. They're paying for it with their health. Do your research, guys. Do your research. And again, answer that question. Why would anyone want to put those chemicals on their food and therefore in your body. Why? Would you go and eat those chemicals? Think about that. If you wouldn't go and eat those chemicals by themselves, then why are you eating food with those chemicals on it and in it? Yeah, on my computer. Anyway, so answer that question. Leave a comment. I want to hear from you guys, from all of my subscribers. And leave a comment and let me know.
This is where
I will see you guys in the next video.
This is where Charles.
Bye, guys.